What's up guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make your videos go from this to this. So stick around to the end and I'll be giving you a bonus tip to really upgrade your video quality. So the first thing that I want to start with is camera settings. If you're not already in manual mode, I recommend going to manual mode and starting to get comfortable with those settings. Shooting more in manual mode will make it so that you become more comfortable in settings like this, and then when you're out there shooting in the real world, you can be more comfortable using manual. It just gives you more control of every single setting that your camera is able to do, and it will help make your video content look a little bit better. So let's go ahead and switch it over to manual. Right now I have my f-stop to 8 and I have my ISO almost all the way up to 1300 right now. So right now I'm going to go ahead and drop the f-stop a bit. And then as you can see, that allows more light in, but now that we are allowing more light in because the f-stop's lower, we're going to drop down the ISO to about 3200. So right now I have my ISO down to 3200 and my f-stop as low as it can go. Right now I'm using the 18 to 55mm stock lens. It's the lens that came with my Canon T7i. So 4.5 is the lowest f-stop that my camera can actually go. But as you can see already, the picture quality is looking a lot better. So the next thing I want to focus on is lighting. Now that we got your camera settings to where you want to be, you want more of your surroundings to stand out. So one thing that I recommend doing is getting a main light so that you can highlight your subject. And in this situation, the subject's going to be me or you if you're filming yourself. And what I recommend getting is a nice little like ring light or anything that's on a stand that you can put right behind or next to or around your camera that'll really light your subject up. So right now I'm just working with an LED lamp that I bought from Walmart. I made a video about this a few weeks back, and I just bought a diffuser box that goes on top of a camera usually, but I just put that around the head of the light to diffuse the light a little bit. So let's go ahead and plug this in and put this on us and see what that looks like. Alright, so now we have the light lighting the subject, and as you can see, it's making me look a lot brighter. So much so I can actually turn off all the lights because I was using the lights around the house, all these like lamps that are on my fan and the kitchen light and also my living room light as well. I'm using all these lights to light me up, but now that I have a main light, you know, highlighting the subject, which is me, I can now turn off all the lights around the house. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I turned off all the lights around the house and I even shut the window that I have that's in front of me. It was just causing a little bit of light to still show in the background, and I want to have control of all the lighting in the house, so I just turned it all off, shut the windows, and right now all I have lighting me is my main light right here, and without the diffuser it would be super bright, and you can use it with that as well, especially if it's pushed back a little bit more. So what the diffuser box does is it softens the light a little bit and it makes it so it doesn't travel as far as well. And since it's diffusing the light and just basically highlighting me with a nice soft white light, you can now see the details in the background, like the lights around my shelves and my salt lamp, and also these are some other lights that I turn around because adding cool little like warmer lights to the background always adds a cool atmosphere to your video. So let's just turn on these little fake candles. Alright, so I'm really liking the way that all this is looking so far. So now that our lighting is looking good, the next thing we want to tackle is sound. As you may be able to notice, the sound is not the best and it doesn't match our video quality. So in order to do that, there's many ways we could do it. We can get an attachment to the top of our camera where it's more of a boom mic, and a boom mic is just basically focusing on what's in front of it. You can get a little lav mic and clip it to your shirt so that the audio is just closer to you, and you can get wireless or cabled lav mics. Or you can also use an external audio source such as a microphone plugged into a computer or a recorder and then attach that to your video later on. I made a video last week showing how you can do that with a microphone like the one I have behind me, but today I just want to make it as simple as possible and as cheap as possible as well. So today all I'm going to be using is a $20 lav mic by Boya. It is a 10-foot lav mic. I usually use this when I'm doing like phone videos. That's why I have the dongle on here. But this thing allows me to stand at least 10 feet away from the camera. But right now I'm about 2 feet away from it, so the sound's probably not terrible, but it's not as good as it can be. So let's go ahead and plug this in and see how it sounds. And you just clip on this little clip here. And now you can barely even see it, but the audio is sounding so much better. So I just want to quickly say that something as cheap as this $20 lav mic, and I've even seen cheaper ones, $15, just makes your audio sound so much better. Now we have a better looking video. We have a little bit more atmosphere in our video with the lighting in the background. It's not so bright. We turn the ISO down. There's one last thing. Okay guys, so we're almost finished up here, and I really appreciate you guys sticking through to the end. The last tip that I want to give is a key light. So there's a few lights that you should have, and I'm not going to go into super details about all the lighting setups, but you're going to have a main light, which is usually over to the left or the right a bit. It's so that you can have both sides of your face evenly lit with a nice soft white light. And the bonus tip that I want to give is a backlight. The first light that I showed you was a $20 lamp I got from Walmart, and the diffuser is a $20 diffuser box I got from Best Buy. And this other lamp here is another like similar style lamp, except for it doesn't have a stand. It's more like a clamp that clips onto the desks or tables or anything. And I haven't gotten a diffuser sheet for it yet or anything, because I just got this 2 days ago, and it's a little bit of a warmer light, but it happened to work out to where if I set it up behind me, it highlights me really well. It helps me stand out a little bit, so I'm not so like blended into the background. And then also, since the salt lamp is a warmer color light, it actually goes really well with this one too. And I just diffused it a little bit with a paper towel because it's what I have, and you know, I work with what I have. So let me just plug that in and show you what that looks like. All right, so now that I have the key light on, as you can see, it highlights some of the left side of me, and it just makes it look like the light is coming from the salt lamp a little bit. It does kind of brighten up the room a little bit, because like I said, I haven't got a diffuser box for it that'll focus more of the light. And also, it's just a lamp that I got from IKEA, so it's not gonna do the best job ever, but it does a really good job of just making me stand out a bit from the background, making it look like you know, I'm getting lit from the salt lamp. I have my main light in front of me lighting me, so that I'm able to turn down my ISO and lower my f-stop so we can allow more light in, and it just all works for a better picture. And then we plugged in the lav mic so that our audio sounds better. This goes hand in hand and makes it so that whatever you're talking about in your video can come through a lot clearer, and people will pay attention a lot better. The lav mic I got from Amazon. I have everything linked down below. I got the main light from Walmart, the diffuser box from Best Buy, and then this backlight over here that, you know, I use sometimes. I got that at IKEA and diffused it with a paper towel. So just, you know, little tiny things like that. I spent, what, about 30, 50 bucks maybe on, oh well, plus this here, so I guess 70 bucks. And you know, you can spend up to like 600 bucks just for one light, and yeah, that light's gonna be really, really amazing, but you just have one light now, and you know, now you're gonna kind of have to be held up a little bit to get your next light, when you know, you can kind of spend a little bit less money and get a little bit more things that will work just fine. So alright guys, so I really hope that this video helps you upgrade your video quality, your audio quality. If you use any of the information in this video, please go ahead and leave a like and comment down below so that I can check your videos out. And also, if you like daily motivational podcast videos, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I post Monday through Friday videos for my life, podcasts, tutorials, just things to help upgrade your life, your video content, your business, your relationships, you know, and everything in between. So if that sounds good to you, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.